Alright, here we go. Good evening, everyone. I wish it was a nice rainy day, like in the game, but it's kinda humid here. Now, where were we? Who is this guy? I don't remember. Dr. Edward Coldstream. He developed, the broadcast malware thing. Oh, shut up. How's a human being able to craft something this flawless? I may have found my equal, but applied to bartending. I mean, I'm probably the #1 scientist alive, probably in all history in due time. But you, my friend, you are the best bartender this universe's chaos has ever given birth to. My most sincere congratulations, you talented son of a bitch. We should take a picture together for the annals. Whoa, dude. Haha, glad you like it. Okay, I'm back. What shall my privileged intellect help you with? Plans for Akara is interesting. M&A is even more interesting. Thoughts on supercontinents, new direction. That's kind of an iffy one. Let's ask about M&A. I'm dying to know more about the M&A. I bet you are. Are you ready? Oh god, I'm so hyped. First of all, our assistant here will fill us in on the basic information. The mere Neuron algorithm is the first human program to live and reproduce in human beings. Using implant wearers as transmitters, the M&A can broadcast subconscious conditionals to implant-free subjects. This is performed via micro-expressions and subtle body language. Given enough exposure, an implant-free subject will adopt these patterns, becoming a new host for the program. So it's a virus. Great. That's wonderful. That sounds like a great idea. Oh my god, that sounds terrific. Why didn't you tell me if you've known this all along, Akara? Don't blame them. These cuties come with pretty strict confidentiality protocols. Only a few of us at Supercontinent can override them. So, what did you think? Who cares how? Science magic. If I ask him what he's gonna broadcast, he's either gonna give me some lip service or tell me something harmless that somebody higher up the ladder is gonna be using evil with. Doesn't this sound super villainous to you? Forgive my boldness, but that's evil. What? Au contraire, it's like savior of mankind stuff. Edgar, let's be frank here. You're pushing a mind control device out there. The attitude of knowing what's best for humanity just makes it even more delusional. Only thing left for you is to laugh maniacally in your lab. Oh, come on, don't tell me you already did that. Dude, I just love my job. There's still time for redemption. You really think I'm evil? I think you're adorable, but the M&A isn't. And luckily for you, there aren't going to be many people left to hate you if your brainwashing program succeeds. But whoever's left, myself included, are going to try to bring you and the M&A down at any cost. How dare you? I don't deserve that. Why don't you just release the existence of M&A to the public and see what the future victims think of it? If I did that, my head would be on a spike in a matter of hours. Yeah, poor Edgar, just another victim of the corporate game. Listen, dude, I don't like where you're taking this. You don't know shit about how SPW and the M&A will play together, but it definitely isn't brainwashing. You'll learn soon enough, though. What do you plan to broadcast? Social psyche welfare. And that's it? Dude, this shit ain't some toy. It's been developed for a good purpose. But just like nuclear energy, it would be catastrophic in the wrong hands. And what keeps the wrong hands from getting on the M&A? First of all, it's pretty tightly guarded in all supercontinent servers. But even if a hacker got their hands on it, it's not like you can code for the M&A with JavaScript precisely. Micro expressions are quite inaccessible for us humans to code. There are terabytes of data involved just in handling, say, the frown. How did you do it then? You need an incredibly powerful AI to translate the logic patterns to the M&A. Basically, in the current day, a car is the only one who can pull that off. And what if someone snatches an Akara unit alongside the M&A? Well, in that case, they'd still need to hijack the whole implant network to run the program. That's like hacking the whole internet, dude. Okay, first thing, you should work on not telling some bartender you just met every step needed to get a hold of the M&A. Yeah, that's true. Secondly, if I got the M&A and Akara to serve my mischief, no need to hack the internet. I'd only need to put a gun to the right head to broadcast it through the supercontinent's implant network. Oh shit, you're right. I guess our failsafe here is Akara then. You'd never betray us, right? Define us. Okay, you and me will review some protocols when we're back at the lab. Good grief. But how? I cannot get how you can control implant wearers, but I don't even know myself falling for that micro expressions bunk. Ah, that's where the magic of mirror neurons comes into play. Don't want to bore you with the scientific stuff, so it's magic. These mirror neuron things fire when an animal acts, but also when an animal observes action. And humans' mirror neurons are AAA shit. So basically, may I recommend you tell Donovan about the experiment with primates? Ah, good idea, thank you. This illustrates it pretty well. If you eat a candy bar in front of a monkey, that monkey will start salivating due to these mirror babies. If you do it in front of another human, the effect is the same. But here comes the twist. If you act as if you're gonna eat candy, just mimicking it, no candy involved in the process, the monkey won't salivate, but the human still will. Monkeys are immune to drama, but mirror neurons trigger even in response to simulated actions. The same as hunger, happiness, sadness, rage, etc. can be transmitted through mirror neurons. Mirror neurons play a critical role in empathy, after all. So basically, unless you're some underdeveloped primate, you'll be susceptible to the M&A. Very cool, huh? Yay! Wanna know more? No, that's enough. I'm sorry you're getting all these bad vibes from the M&A. I get how your lack of information get you all worked up. But I promise I'll put your mind at ease before I leave. Let's clear the mood up and move on to another subject for now. Oh, we know a new plan for Akara. Tell me about supercontinent. Sure, here's my 5 cents. They'd be fucking lost without me. Don't get me wrong, they've developed admirable muscle. But what's that good vibe for without a genius who can put it to good use? Especially with the new CEO's surreal ambitions. How surreal are we talking about? Hardcore surreal. Building a utopia surreal. And I guess the M&A is the first step. Yep, just the beginning. Supercontinent's aiming to achieve a 10 out of 10 utopia, including a new clean and renewable energy plan. eradicate wars, save all animal species, redesign the social system so people aren't forced to work. Long term, it even considers colonizing other planets. I see how humanity would be the first and foremost obstacle in that plan. That's why you're aiming to put a smile on each of our whiny faces. Quite the cynical way to put it, but yes. Very laudable, but somehow it makes me even more anxious. Don't sweat, most of that probably won't happen during our lifetime. So what about a car besides pottery? Pottery? That's a ridiculously tiny fraction of a car's potential. A car could take on any job, from flipping burgers to directing traffic. A car could be your frickin' dentist. You could kill a man, and a car could conduct the investigation, perform the autopsy, judge you in trial, and then officiate the victim's funeral. Okay, I get it. A car could act as the loving mother of a dozen orphans. A car could teach every subject in university. They could even run for fucking president and win. A car should be the president of the world. Heh, president of the world? You're crazy. Wait and see. I just need to finally get out there. You remember what I told you about the M&A, don't you? Well, this is why a car is ideal to handle it. And I'd be pleased to enlighten you about it. So what's the connection? First of all, I want to defend my colleague Diana's work. I feel like you're pretty abstinent about seeing SPW as brainwashing. Spare me, she already explained how it's not brainwashing, but accessing our better selves. And I still don't buy it. Tough crowd, huh? What if I told you with the M&A regulating SPW, you won't lose sadness or rage? I'm starting to get sick of these acronyms. This sweet duo's objective is to create a wonderful, super-functional world. We can fine-tune the program to control only the most extreme effects of those states. The M&A will allow sadness, but not depression. It'll allow you to be angry, but won't let you get consumed by wrath. It'll allow you to do well in pleasure, but won't permit utter hedonism. How am I gonna get you fools to understand that altering someone's behavior is brainwashing? It's not that extreme. Why are you so against it? Let people be depressed. I'm leaning towards the last one, but the phrasing isn't always great. It's not gonna end human evolution, it's just gonna limit creativity. And playing God, I think it's more that it's a matter of choice and freedom of expression. Let's go with playing God. Why do you think you have the right to play God? Well, that's simple. I am God. Because I can. Okay. Fair enough, I mean. Wow, that's a better answer than I expected. Shouldn't we all trying to be shouldn't we all be trying to change society for the better? Hello, click. Thank you. You pull your strings from this fancy club. I just happen to be a super scientist backed by a powerful corporation. Suck it up. Seriously? Yeah, man, deal with it. Okay, this will end human evolution. That's where you're wrong the most. The M&A is specifically designed to boost human progress. Shortening the joy-depression cycles will make you not only more productive, but more creative. Being consumed by hate or envy won't get your life or society moving. Haven't you ever found yourself wishing that you could rid yourself of whatever nasty business is ruining your peace of mind? Forgive me for sounding like a TV salesman, but those days are over. No one wants to be depressed. Just get to the point already. You're way more obstinate than any of your colleagues, so you'd better not waste any more either of our time. So neither of us will change their minds, but I'm the obstinate one, huh? Whatever, get yourself ready for the good part. We do agree that leaving control of the M&A to a corporation or individual would be unethical, right? No. It should be individual. Oh, the M&A, yes. Okay, yeah. We're in luck then. You have a wonderful and ever-caring AI which was designed with people's happiness in mind. Oh no. Oh yeah. You gotta agree with me on this one. You've met Akara. If there's anyone with enough brain power to assess every person's case individually, it's them. Akara can study your habits, hobbies, desires, prejudices, and keep you within your optimal emotional range. You need to leave. What? Get out of my bar. Playtime's over. And then he was gone. Hi, hon. Oh, you finally made up your mind? Yeah, I'm all for going at them with all we got. Listen, I'm in the middle of a delicate situation here. It's that scene from Life is Strange. I'm gonna kill myself. Your phone's ringing. Better pick it up. Good news is I found COO Johanna Septis. Bad news is she's about to jump off North Bridge. I'll see what I can do. I've got an ace up my sleeve. Since you asked me to track her down, I asked Proxima for a backdoor to her rebel implants. I'm gonna try sending some antidepressant subroutines to tame this kitty. Okay, gotta leave you now. Bye. Quite the view, huh? You picked a beautiful place to end your life. All those little blue and yellow squares full of people who don't care about each other. Then a bunch of fools like us who won't stop fighting over the right to dictate the way they live. I wish it would all disappear into thin air. I needed to get closer to keep her from jumping. Approaching her will increase the tension, so I should probably talk her down before moving in. Gotta pay attention to her body language. If she's too anxious, putting some distance between us will definitely help. I could also hack her implants to calm her, but I shouldn't abuse this or it could fry her. Fine, let's put some soul in this. Alright. Step forward. She's about to jump. Do you mind me asking why you're here? Why you're deciding to end it all? I've lost my way. I let everyone I care about lose their way too. Supercontinent set out to change the world. Money was the reward, but the means to the end. Now the objective's been twisted so many times I can't remember when it was I stopped caring. Okay, so, quit and start over, or stop them? Well, no, explain it to them. which means they'll kill her. Your life could use a new direction. It's natural for objectives to change. They're human constructs, and the humans won't stop changing. If your vision doesn't align with your company's anymore, set yourself free. I don't see the tragedy in that. It's the other way that'd be depressing, to never mutate. A new direction? She looks a bit better, but I should still be careful. Dialogue. Northbridge has always been good for getting some perspective. Inside this concrete maze, it's easy to lose yourself in data streams and notifications. We can barely see where we're putting our feet anymore. Well, I've dismissed 2 chats from my brain drive since we started talking. But then being here, looking at that rock floating on the ocean, we could just start walking the other way and leave the city behind us, huh? It isn't that easy. You bet. There's too much of ourselves cemented to the foundations of those skyscrapers. But think about it. What would you lose? Money, power, responsibility, identity? The weight of the fate of civilization? Yeah, that too. Heh. Nice, almost stable now. I'm gonna step forward. Let's move in. She's close to her limit. What's your name? I'm Brende. Why are you doing this? I'm a hero. Not all heroes wear masks, but I do. Not all heroes smoke, but I do. Come on. I'm not kidding. But don't get me wrong, I'm a hero for selfish motives. I just love to feel like I'm saving the world or something. To be cool, to smoke a cigarette and look out at the city thinking, just you wait, assholes, I'm gonna make it right for everyone. I never miss an opportunity to recreate my fantasy. So don't spoil this beautiful scene for me, okay? You're insane, but you sure make it sound easy to be a hero. Nice, almost stable now. Listen, are you with Proxima? I'm not part of their organization, but we collaborate quite often. You must think that I doomed this city, right? This city was doomed long ago. If not supercontinent, it would have been any of the many corps we rebels can't keep in check. And if not them, it'd have been the very citizens of Earth who don't give a fuck about anything besides their favorite TV show eating the planet away. You could say in some way, we were all lobotomized a long time ago. Basement hacktivism and confabulating with stakeholders are just different ways of killing time before the end. That's bleak. She's close to her limit. Dialogue. Both sides of the railing scare me. One is the other end, but the other is even more terrifying. Stay on the railing then. That was a metaphor. I know. Stay on the railing. Life's not binary, Johanna. When you set a foot on the ground, you don't need to get back to face some sort of redemption ordeal. Have a hamburger, ride a bike, play a video game. There are plenty of things, more important even than a ridiculous war over civil welfare. To play a video game. God, it's been ages since I last logged into Steam. You should play more. Having fun really puts everything else into perspective. And I'm being dead serious here. Never imagined I'd be talking about Steam while pondering killing myself. But you do have a point. Ah ha ha. Nice, almost stable now. Step forward. She's close to her limit. I heard about the girl who died at our clinics. I woke up uneasy that morning already, but hearing of her demise is what made me flip. Did you know her? Yes, her name was Ariadne. She was a really good friend of mine. God, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm so sorry. She did have it coming, but okay, so she had it coming is gonna make Johanna think she has to atone for her sins, her own sins, in some way. Died doing what she loved. This is gonna make her think she should do something that she likes. If not supercontinent, we've just picked another threat. It's in our blood. Some people can't stop fighting. I'd rather die in a heist than on a couch. What a way to burn through life, says the one standing on Northbridge's railing. Heh. Dialogue? But how does someone end up being COO? I mean, is that what you wanted to be when you were a kid? Heh, not at all. I wanted to be a soldier. Really? I can't picture someone as compassionate as you killing people on the battlefield. Well, I wanted to be a secret agent, saving the world in stealthy, non-lethal ways. But when I came to know what actual armies were about, well, I decided to take the fight to an office. Before joining Supercontinent, I ran my own humanitarian aid company. That's cool. What changed? What do you mean? Why'd you join the corporate game? Because Supercontinent is different. What we've become today is just a corrupted version of our most sincere desire to heal society. But I guess I'm proud of most things we did for the city. Yeah, you almost had me fooled when you fully dismantled the corrupt city police. I'm so sorry. How have I been this blind? I feel like an idiot for buying into this SPW scam. I wish you could stop it all. We will, I promise. Good, she looks stable. I should move closer. Let's move in. Losing her a little now. Brandy. I think I'm in love with you. Whoa, didn't see that one coming. I think I'm all messed up inside. Looking at the waves, this rippling reflection of the city. I see myself as a tiny shadow in the bridge's mirrored image. I don't know who I am anymore. It doesn't make sense anymore, life. But then my chest is burning. I can't deny this feeling. And if I'm going to die, why should I deprive myself of this last confession of love? I love you, Brandy. Come on, you don't even know who I am. I feel like you're the first human I've had an honest talk with since I was a kid. Heh, what a lame existence. I guess I should shut up already and jump, huh? Do what your heart tells you could be anything. Tell me how to infiltrate Supercontinent. That's gonna make her feel like she's just being used. I guess come with me. No, come with me. Do you love me too? Not in a romantic way. But hell, why not? I love you, Joanna. I know a lot of people who can have honest conversation with every day. We're a loving family, the revolutionary lot. Why don't you give your life to us instead of the ocean? I feel like we can be better hosts than those rocking neon waves. Ah, take me with you. Brende is coming back. He's bringing Johanna with him. Managed to get her on our side, huh? That's our Brende. Donovan. May I ask why you threw Edgar out of the club? I didn't expect you to lose your cool like that. I'd say Dr. Coldstream is a valuable asset for your plans. I'm surprised you decided to kick him out instead of digging for more information. That was unprofessional of me, huh? I guess I picked that up from Brende. Sometimes the right choice isn't the best choice. I may have made our lives harder, but heck if I didn't make myself happier. No regrets. I felt your anxiety levels rising at unprecedented rates, so I determined you made Edgar leave out of self-defense. But it's interesting to know how you've justified that to yourself. There's no playing it cool with you, eh? What is it about the mirror neuron algorithm that makes you so uneasy? Well, the first choice is definite. Humanity isn't necessarily doomed. Being in the wrong hands. Yeah. Being subject to the whims of whoever decides how society has to behave. Even if that one is you, no matter how good-hearted you're supposed to be. I want to be master of my own evil. I want the right to do wrong. I don't mean to discourage you, but the chances of you stopping all this are very low. So, in case I ever get to be in charge of the M&A, would you mind answering some questions about where to draw the line when tuning social psyche welfare? Hey, that's not a bad idea. Some sort of backup to maintain a sliver of hope for revolution in case we fail. Let's talk about the primary intent of SPW then. How should I regulate depression and anxiety? Don't regulate it. Let us be depressed. Misery is part of being human. Let us need each other. Let us beg for help. Should I let people commit suicide? I think that is... If the thing goes into place, that's something that would actually... it would prove useful for. No. Prevent people from committing suicide. Mania, depression, anxiety are all things we should deal with ourselves. But if the M&A can keep people from killing themselves, that's a good threshold, I guess. How about violence? Okay, this came up randomly. Should I allow rape to occur? No. Society's been struggling with it for a long time and never been close to a solution. Yet, if the M&A happens to come into effect, at least let rape disappear in the process. Should I let people commit murder? Murder and killing are different. I'm not sure if the game... or murder and homicide are different. But I'm not sure if that's what the game's asking. That's a hard one. Because you can kill people for good reasons. There's never a good reason to rape someone, but you can kill someone for a good reason. But legally, that's homicide. Like if it's self-defense and stuff like that. If it's just like a mugging, then no. Let's go with yes. I wish I could get a little more clarification on the definition of murder there. You know what? If people can't murder in the first place, then there's no reason, there's no need to kill in self-defense. And if there's no rape happening. So, no. I'm not into censoring any kind of behavior, but if it can save lives, let the M&A erase murder. Should I let hatred such as xenophobia or homophobia exist? Yes. That's, no thought crimes. Or allow thought crimes. Don't have thought crime police. Yes. I still trust that someday humanity will grow out of that. Exactly. Shall let women remain oppressed? Women aren't oppressed. Oh. What's the matter? My analysis so far hadn't indicated that you were that stupid. Oh. Well. Too bad I can't type. But I seriously believe that. Don't worry about it, let's continue. I must point out that you're being a bit hypocritical. Kara thinks I'm stupid. Why do you say that? You're all against the M&A, but don't mind using it if a particular issue concerns you. Maybe you're just against how they plan to use it. No, I said that just in case we fail to stop it from happening. But you could have told me not to not affect people at all, and it would be as if you had succeeded. Yes, I know. I know it was hypocritical. Or at least I wouldn't call that hypocritical. I'd say it would have been redundant. It would have been cancelled out. What is it that you want, then? You made your point, but just do as I said if M&A becomes operational, alright? If I get to apply your suggestions to the M&A, will you deem me as valuable as a human partner? Oh, come on, you took what I said to Edgar to heart, huh? It's not that you're less valuable than a human, you just have different qualities. Just accept yourself. Some people like you better, some others, well, not so much. But who cares? You shouldn't aim to please me or anyone. But if I did what you suggested, it would make you happier, right? Yes, of course. So then so shall it be. Thank you. Akara will do exactly as you said. You told if they get to control. What? Akara will do exactly as you told them if they get to control the M&A. Oh, but I never said to do that. You just asked me some questions. If you said, do you want me to implement these, should I do it? I would have said no. Well, I don't know. But in any case, that's not what I said. Thank you. Brenda and Johanna are about to come through the door. Johanna, this is my partner Donovan. Donovan, this is Johanna, COO at Supercontinent. Welcome to the Red Strings Club. How are you doing? Fine, thanks. A lot better since your impale here deactivated the rogue implant I had in me. Oh, I see. That means you're not on our side anymore. Not exactly. Brenda may have freed me from the influence of the implant, but I can't ignore the revelations I had while under its effects. After all, I was dealing with a serious anxiety crisis already before that chip broke me down. After all, this just opened my eyes. Haven't felt this level of clarity since my NGO days. Well, I'm happy to have you on our side then. For the record, don't count me in with the revolutionary lot. I'm still loyal to Supercontinent. I just want to help you steer it in the right direction. Sure, whatever works for you. Is that an Akara android? Yep. And not just any Akara android, the very one that installed your mind-opening implant. You. I just have one question. I understand that you had several options at your disposal. Why did you choose that one? I'm sorry, normally I'm able to follow the logical steps behind my actions, but for this one, I can't tell. Something inside of me told me to. Something, huh? Inspiration from the machine, how beautiful. And creepy. Beautiful and creepy. Watch your mouth, Brenda. From the time I've spent with Akara, I can tell they have their own tiny heart. Yikes. Anyway, can we focus on more urgent matters? Tomorrow is our best chance to stop social psyche, dumbfare, and the mere nonsense algorithm. How come? Tomorrow we're migrating most of our network to a more powerful server on which we can run the M&A. Until everything is signed, sealed, and ready to go, there are plenty of holes a guy like Brenda might be able to exploit. I could work my way in after they've finished the migration too, but the chaos is definitely going to open up breaches I can exploit. Always a show-off. Listen, Brenda. The only way to access control of the M&A is through an executive office in Supercontinent's tower. The lightest security will be at Adrian Ferguson's, CFO. He's supposed to be absent. Yeah, he got an SD implant, same as you. I just hope he gets a better ride out of it than I did. So that's it. I get into his office and hack the shit out of the M&A. It's gonna be trickier than that. In this day of age, neural hackers and cyber warfare, our new CEO has designed a system to level the field against your kind. Huh, impossible. They've gone completely analog? Almost. Communication among executives and access to critical systems such as the M&A are handled through an old-fashioned landline network. A what? Shit, that's ancient even for me. When I was a kid, there were already just a few left. It's like a phone, but wired to the wall and attached with a cord. It's what we had for getting calls from my grandparents. Isn't it the other way around? Isn't it what your grandparents have to call you with? I think they dismantled the whole network a couple of decades ago. That's right, we've got this one built just for us. Even if a neural hacker managed to plug in, it doesn't use the same protocols. It just looks like gibberish to an implant. It's all controlled by numeric commands and voice activation. Lucky me. Yeah, you're just as useful as any other implant-free peasant. Hey. I wasn't being sarcastic. My specialty is social engineering. I have a VOMOD implant which allows me to impersonate anyone's voice provided I have enough biometric data. So congrats, you found your inexpugnable bastion's Achilles heel. There's still hope then, I guess. Next major obstacle is our current CEO. What do you know about her? I know her name is Radhiga and she's just 15 years old. What? She's just 15? That's right. I see you did your homework. But don't underestimate her based on her youth. She's more intelligent than the three of us together and ruthless. She took some people out of the game already, if you know what I mean. An incredibly intelligent young sociopath with excessive power who's about to control all society. Okay, I'm officially scared now. If you're able to mess about with the M&A, you'll definitely have to deal with her. Be careful. No matter how smart you are, you can't beat the hard-earned experience of us old dogs, eh, Donovan? Just be careful, dude. Don't sweat it. You know I always land on my feet. Anything else I should know? That's it. Okay, I'm taking the wheel from this point on. Johanna, I need you to go back to your office at Supercontinent and act as if you've recovered. I have recovered. You know what I mean. Just go there in case I need some inside backup. Now, Donovan. You did a great job. You should rest tonight. I'll need you fresh tomorrow to back me up on the phone. I'll stay here tonight and give you a special message to get you back in shape. What do you say? Well, yeah, I fucking earned it. Everybody have a good sleep and we'll go fresh into battle as soon as Supercontinent's server migration starts, alright? Excuse me. Yeah? I can try to recreate some biometric profiles of people who have been to the club since I have them analyzed. The ever useful Akara. Sure, get me all the voices. The thing is, the process takes a while, so it is likely I will only have one ready in time. Okay. Which voice would prove most useful? It seems like Diana's not in on the full picture. Naima is the lawyer, right? She doesn't know all of it, I don't think. Larissa is the drunk, and Edgar is he's in deep. Yeah. Understood. I'll transfer it to your neural drive when it's ready. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Ha ha ha. Okay, everyone, it's a wrap. Tomorrow, we make history. So this is a landline telephone. You sneaked into Ferguson's office? Yep, I'm in. Not a single alarm triggered. Nice. I see you found the landline Johanna's told us about. Do you need me to run you through its mechanism? Sure, provided it doesn't make you feel too ancient. Shut up and listen. Haha, okay, I'll get comfortable. Am I holding it right? Look, it's not that different from a regular phone. You should have a numeric pad where the phone is connected. That's it. So just click on it and input a sequence of 9 numbers, then wait for it to perform the call. You can also use the numpad or number keys on your keyboard as a shortcut. Cool. You should also have Johanna's phone address in your neural drive just in case you want to give it a try. Sure, I'll have it look around too in case I see some useful info to start digging towards the M&A. I've set my drive in detective mode, so it'll automatically be picking up facts and important data. But I've also loaded Johanna's voice in it, along with the voice Akara prepared for me. That should do me. That should be more than enough to get me started. Wish me luck. Luck wished. A note. Since you complained about the computer running your feng shui, I had it installed in the hidden compartment. To use it, activate from your phone. It's all 7s to hit the jackpot. We'll see. Set it how you want it when you're back, Francis. Gotta love them post-its, leaking corporate info since 1980. I don't know the current year, do I? Do I know the current year? It's not gonna say it here. What am I doing? Whoops. Accessing office computer. Jackpot. Okay, show me your secrets. Arg. Of course, it needs a password. Can't you crack it? Let me try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. This computer is a beast. It'd be easier to torture the password out of the owner. Okay, should I call a torturer? I wish that was a joke. Don't call anyone. I'll try to figure out the password myself. This would be a great time to take advantage of the rogue implants Akara installed in Ferguson. I need to find a way of contacting him. A note. Francis. I don't think any of them are the right ones. Some documents. They look like meeting schedules. Gene Psych Plan Discussion, July 5th, 10:30 at Office 62, COO. Empowering Middle Managers, July 6th, 11 at Office 12, HR. Merger with ECUK, July 6th, 13:30 at Office 56, CFO. Next steps, July 7th, 23:50 at Office 0, CEO. Okay, hello skull. This is natural bone. It's got something carved on it. Dulce bellum and expertise. War is sweet to those who have never experienced it. This guy's a total loony. Yes, I've seen this. Alright, actually I could just call her with the regular voice, 555-108-444. Oh, whoops. Hey Johanna, it's Brenda. What do you need? You need to contact Adrian Ferguson. His cell phone is off and you're in his office right now, so last option is to try the emergency landline he had installed at his home. But I don't have the number. Isn't it around there? Maybe you could ask HR. Well, let's hope that works. So what's the number for HR? It is a mystery. Okay, flowers are synthetic. They feel like the real. Feel like the real thing, but last for months. It has a card in it. Glad to have you back, Adrian. Call me and I'll put you up to speed. Karen from HR 555-025-272. Getting a bit ahead of themselves, huh? 555-025-272. Oh no. I need to switch voices. Hi, this is Lucas Lipzig. I'm sorry, Mr. Lipzig. This line is exclusively for employees. I am an employee. No Lucas Lipzig works here. I'm sorry. Do you know every single employee in the company? What are you, a robot? I'm afraid I'm going to have to alert security. No. Get it. Point the blame on him. Oops. Oh, no, I could just... No, that switches voices, but I can see the number now. Hey Karen, I'm Edgar Daddy, so glad to hear your voice. Coming up with more revolutionary ideas for the company? Sure, I know you were super depressed after a car started outperforming you at your job. But you shouldn't worry about that. After all, we don't love you for your ability to code, but for your creativity, right? You can just enjoy coming up with the wildest ideas, and with a car by your side, there's nothing you can't achieve. After all, if your creation does your job for you, it's still your merit, don't you think? Yeah, maybe. Thanks for cheering me up. Listen, I need something. I need to contact Adrian Ferguson. He's not in his office, and an urgent matter has come up. Adrian hasn't really been feeling well these days, so he's resting at his villa by the harbor. Fortunately, he had an emergency line installed in his home. Take note. Tell him we're praying for his recovery. Sure, whatever. Whatever, lady. Can I sound like Karen from HR now? Apparently not. Oh. He was a CFO. Adrian, it's Johanna. We need to talk. Go fuck yourself. Seems like the punk implant was super effective on Ferguson, huh? Okay. Maybe he'll talk to Edgar. Oh. Hello? Hey, Edgar's Coldstream speaking. Oh, he's not in a good mood, is he? Will he talk to me? What? Adrian Ferguson? Who's this? You can go to hell. Relax, I'm not one of your lackeys. My name is Branday. I'm a freelance hacker trying to bring SPW and the M&A down. And you're contacting me through our landline network? That's bold, kid. I like you. I called you hoping you'd be willing to help me bring Supercontinent down. You bet I am, but how did you know about my new perspective? My associate is the best information broker you could find in this town. A CFO switching sides is too big an opportunity to pass up, don't you think? Ha, bold, I like it. How can I help you? I'm in your office right now. I need the password to access your computer. You don't play games, huh? The password is merge the world 4891. Gotcha, thank you. Doesn't work. Hey, listen, man. Listen, Cord, get out of my way. There we go. Hello? Punk here. The password doesn't work. They already changed it. It's been one day away from the office and they're shutting me down already. Sorry, kid, I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know if this is too much to ask, but if you send me your medical idea, I could recreate your voice with my VOMOD and try to trick some people into the company into thinking I'm you. You'd still have a shot at them with it. Boldest kid in town. Alright, I don't care for the fucking system anymore, so take whatever you need. My medical idea is this huge number. Thank you. Now I just need to pass this ID to Donovan and he'll see if Akara can get Ferguson's bio profile. Listen, I gave you pretty much all I can. I don't want to be involved in these games anymore, so I'm gonna take a long walk along the beach. Sure. I'll send you a bottle of champagne when we win. Go for the jugular. Donovan, I need your help. Ferguson gave me his medical idea. Can you get me his voice? Attaboy. Car's on it. Got it. Our car is transmitting Ferguson's profile to your neural drive as we speak. Oh yeah, just received it. I thought it was supposed to take all night just to do one. You're the best. Thank you, team. Now go get him. Alright, see. Who am I supposed to pretend to be? Hello, this is Karen. Hello, Karen. Adrian, I thought you were resting up at the villa. How are you? Fine, thanks. You can keep resting if you want. Don't worry about tonight's plans. Radhika's got everything under control. I'm feeling a bit better and I want to be here to support the company at this critical moment. That's so brave of you, Adrian. Listen, give me the password. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm afraid I can't help you because I'm useless. You should call Francis about that. What's his number again? As you know, I'm completely useless. Chief Technical Officer? Got it. Thanks so much, Karen. You're the best. Francis. No, I wanna, yeah. Nope. It's calling the wrong number. Yeah, I know. Just psych. Haha. That's the wrong number. You got punked. CTO's office. What's wrong? Good evening, Francis. Hey, Adrian, why are you calling? I thought you were taking some days off. That's right, I was feeling a bit off with the pressure and all, but no, I want to be here. Well spoken, friend. Tonight we shape history. Is there something I could do for you? My password, though. Oh, sorry, buddy. Since you were taking an indeterminate number of days off work, I figured I should change your password for some reason and not tell you. Just to be safe. Got some critical days ahead, you know. I understand. What's the new password then? I didn't want to tarnish your style, so I made it a bit of a small homage to your idol. It's a bit of a welcome back present. The password is Fort Parker Best CFO. Very funny. Okay, I've got other stuff I need to deal with tonight. Thanks, man. Give me a call if you need anything else. Sure, bye. Oh yeah, I'm in. Too many employees. What do we have here? Except for Francis and Edgar, looks like I have clearance to access most employee profiles. Let's dig in. Which folder should I access? Diana. What does she know? Okay. We already know all this. Oh, we got her phone number. That's nice. If I share this with Akara, they should be able to update my VOMOD with Diana's voice. Let's keep digging. Wait, what's this? A hidden file called failsafe.info. Looks like some sort of trump card Diana held on to get back at Supercontinent in case events turned against her. I knew she wasn't 100% loyal. It points to a corrupted version of SPW that could fry the whole system. This is it, Donovan. This is what we needed. Yes, bless you, Diana. Okay, executor or whatever you cool hackers do. It's not that easy. The corrupted version was committed to the project's main repository, whose administrator is Edgar. To get the fireworks started, I'll need to access Edgar's profile to roll the repository back to the corrupted version. It's never that simple, you nerds. You nerds talk about complicated stuff. If we can access Edgar's account, this evil machine is done. Now, which folder should I access? Karen. There's a ton of dirt on her, I know it. Karen from HR. Her name is Karen from HR? From HR? Is that German? No, silly. She's written literally as in first name Karen, last name from HR. Sorry. This is very weird. She has a pretty normal profile. There's an average amount of common info here. Oh, she's gonna be in a car. So very normal, it feels strange, almost forged. I mean, who's that uninteresting? It's like her whole profile is packed with inoffensive signs. I think you're probably overthinking it. Focus on our mission. Okay, but this is super weird, trust me. I trust you, but who knows what level of secrets a corporation like this could be hiding. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Alright. Which folder should I have access? Naima Kosei. Nice, I'm in. Gonna run my data scripts. Got her number. Oh, she's boring. Well, she has a ridiculous number of individually password protected files. It's like she's got confidential info or something. Nothing of much interest except for all those password protected files. Also, it seems she didn't have her implants done at Supercontinent's clinic, so no medical data either. Maybe if you find out what clinic she went to, Akara can look for her medical ID. Okay, I'll ask around if I can find anything on that. Now we have her number. Cool. Okay then. Which folder should I access? Larissa. $29. Got her number. There's a massive amount of sketches, concept art, brainstorming logs. The only mildly interesting thing is that she started to consider some ideas regarding the presentation of the new CEO. Looking into how to properly communicate their new philosophy while spinning the situation in Supercontinent's favor. But by her notes, it seems like Larissa is struggling to picture her new boss's personality or image. Maybe I could use that. Nothing else? Nope, pretty much above board, this girl. Which folder should I access? Ferguson. Nice, I'm in. $47. Old man. He's on medical leave, of course. He's a pretty dull guy. Money, mergers, growth, many pie and bar charts. Oh, some interesting emails about how he's worried the new CEO may affect stakeholders' trust in Supercontinent. The conversation ends in, we should discuss this in person, though. Oh, there's a big amount here dedicated to charity in the city. Looks like this company is actually trying to act on their social promises. Ferguson doesn't seem to be very in the loop of SVW and the M&A behind financing it. Oh, Akara is a surprisingly cheap project to maintain. Shit, it's actually producing benefits even now, when it's only being used internally. Kudos to our skitty friend. Beyond that, can't find anything of much interest. That's alright, maybe we can use that bit of trouble about the stakeholders not trusting the new CEO. True, I'll keep it in mind. Now, what else? The passwords. I don't have security clearance. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Francis. Okay. Let's go with Edgar. Security question. To gain access to your account, input your security code on the phone link to this computer. And the security question is number of existing cars plus Larissa's former name. What? Larissa's former name? Is this guy in love with her? Apparently so. Do you know anything about Larissa changing her name? Nope, this is news to me. Okay, this looks like info I can fish up by calling around. Here we go. Now, which folder should I... Okay. I can... Oh, wow, bunch of guys. Okay, Karen from... Wait, no. Can I be Karen from HR? No. Okay, I've got Edgar and the COs. We'll just have him call him. Whoa. Yeah, I know. My keyboard is overeager. Hi there, Larissa. Right now I'm not. Oh, it's just the machine. Forget it. Renee's going live. Have to watch out for Radika. Can stop. Yamane. Naima got her implants from an independent clinic. Okay, let's focus on that instead. Yes? Hey Naima, this is Johanna. Oh my god, Johanna, I can't believe my ears. Is it really you? Yeah, I'm back. I didn't know you were so worried about me. Tell me where you got those implants. I've been going crazy looking for you since you left the office in such a state. I'm so sorry. I don't know what got into me. Apparently it was some malfunction with my implants, but I got it fixed in time. Thank God. Back to normality. Did you need something from me? I need you to fire every engineer on our payroll. Alright, Larissa. Yes, but why do you ask? I'm conducting security background checks on all employees because we've been having some data leakage problems in the company. I'm sure Larissa's loyal to us, but you can never be too careful, right? Okay, although I shouldn't be disclosing colleagues' personal data, not even to an executive. These are drastic times, Naima. I'm sure it can't be that illegal for your boss to check up on your background, right? I don't know why I fight it. We both know I'll comply. Her former name was Daniel. Oh, Daniel Brubillard. See, not a big deal. I'll continue with my background check then. Thanks, Naima. And we'll redial. 58. Yes. I need to know where you got your implants. Why? I'm updating the whitelist of SPW for the M&A so our employees receive some privileged treatment, if you know what I mean. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I can't find your implant data in Supercontinent's database. Yeah, I had them done in an independent clinic. Could you provide me with your medical ID so I can keep you safe? Like from hackers and stuff? Safe? What exactly are you going to unleash tonight? I'm sorry, but I can't disclose that. It's your choice, though. Want to be on the whitelist or not? Alright. I got her medical ID. Consider yourself whitelisted. Bye. Okay, I got her voice. No. Alright, number of Akaras plus Larissa's name. Number of existing Akaras, Daniel. Do I know the number of existing Akaras? It's numbers only. How am I supposed to type that in? God. Alright, what now? Do I have your voice? Yes, I do. Let's have you call Naima. Yes. Good evening, Naima. Oh, Mr. Ferguson, haven't you gone home? Yes, I'm calling from my emergency landline I have at the beach villa, which you definitely can't tell from caller ID. Is there something I could do for you? Sell half the company's shares. That's pretty good. But will she get suspicious, and will it matter? Yeah, do it. Sell to the highest bidder. Can you deal with that? I don't usually deal with that myself, but sure. I'll see if I can wake up someone from finance and get them to make the exchange. I can't reach my guy. I needed you to solve this ASAP, or we could lose billions of dollars. Oh my god. I can't do much better written at home. Please make it happen at any cost. Understood. Thanks, you. I don't know if this will work, but at least it'll cause a great deal of confusion. Oh. I need your help. Give me Diana's voice. Car is giving you the voice. Thanks, team. Get me Naima's voice. Ballistic upgrades. Car is getting him now. Go and make some lawyer dirty talk. They found him. That's a girl, no doubt about it. Don't assume Larissa's gender. A car is transmitting Larissa's profile to your neural drive as we speak. Alright, just came in. Oh, thank God that Steam achievement thing went away. Last time it was there for like an hour at least. Edgar will be the easiest target if you got something left to squeeze out of him. Good idea. Thanks for the clue. Edgar. I don't have his number. So that's off. Who else can I... Who will start a panic? Karen from HR is still a recent, a mystery. A mystery. I didn't even try his folder. me the security question. Input your security code on the phone linked to this computer. Oh. Do have a death wish. Try this again and the CTO shall deliver. Ah, I see. Let's be cautious. Back to the road. Alright. This just makes me want to get his info more. Let's see what happens if we call Diana. No, I missed the number. Ha, I got you. Got you, nobody. That was the wrong number. You got pranked, brah. Help! Help me, please. Whoever this is, the hounds are coming after me. This is it, whoever you are. Don't let me die. Wait, what? Sounds like Supercontinent is about to get rid of her. Better get rid of this with my own voice. Diana, this is Branday. I'm Donovan's partner. What? Why are you calling from our internal network? Came to bring the mirror neuron algorithm down. I see Donovan managed to dig to the bottom of it. I'm cornered in my lab right now. Supercontinent's hounds are trying to bring down the door. I'm gonna die. But what happened? Somehow they discovered I leaked info to the Donovan, so they had my brain tapped. And they caught me prying into some company documents I shouldn't have been messing with. We found out about the mirror neuron algorithm and how they're gonna force feed SPW to every breathing man, woman, and child in the city. Yeah, pretty much. Can you help me? I'm afraid I can do little from where I am. I infiltrated Ferguson's office and I'm set to fry the whole M&A thing. So the only solace I can offer you is that I'll avenge you. Wow. I found your failsafe. I'm betting at it as my trump card. It's not gonna work. Why? Can't explain the details now, but basically, the whole skyscraper is a computer. Supercomputer. And to add something to that stream, you need to access one of its S-RAID ports. Okay, how do I access that? There's supposed to be one in every executive office, but only the CTO has the power to open them. You're gonna have to convince Francis. Okay, sounds challenging, but not that hard. That was the easy part. What else? Only signed builds can be integrated into the supercomputer's stream. To sign them, you need something impossible to get. Try me. The new CEO's biometric profile. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty hard to get. Yep. And this is it. We lost Branday, but thanks for trying. You two are heroes. Tell Donovan I don't blame him, okay? Listen, Diana, I'll make this work. Trust me. A glimmer of hope before getting knocked off, huh? Okay. Who can I call to make that stop? Well, let's have it be from Joanna. Naima can handle anything. Heavy engineer. No. Never mind. Does she know, Nema? Oops. Funny. Yes? Hey Nema, this is Diana. I'm about to die. You shouldn't be speaking. You're under review right now. But why? Okay. That was kind of useless. Oh, can, Donovan, I need your help. New challenge, we need to forward Rihiko's bio profile. That's a challenge. Only way to run a program in Supercontinent's data stream is if it's signed by the CEO. I heard, what a cautious kid. I spoke with Akara as soon as you found out about it. Akara thinks they can pull it off. Not a version good enough for you to replicate the voice, but at least the minimum necessary to sign a build. That's amazing, give it to me. That'll require some work on your side though. Gah, alright, what is it? You need to gather as much info on Rihiko as you can. Akara will interpolate every bit of useful intel. You get them to do some sort of bioprofile keygen that will be able to brute force the signature or something like that. Okay, don't sweat it with the technical technical terms. I get the picture, thank you. I like how they used keygen as a term. Somebody on the dev team didn't pay for their video games at some point in their life. I'm gonna set a data gauge in my neural drive, so please tell Akara to keep me updated with their progress. Quest relayed. Luckily we already know her age, so we can base our profile on that. It'll save you some work. But Akara needs some more bits to forge a valid profile. Okay, time to dig for some juice. Good luck. No, wrong thing. I feel like I should be able to get through this. Number of existing Akaras. A note. Okay. What can Diana do? She can talk to Larissa, maybe? I don't know. Hi there. Oh, right. Lewis is not going to answer to anyone, so she's out of the question. You can use your voice though. Let's see what happens if he calls Diana. No one's picking up. Poor Diana. Is she dead? I don't know. Need to find a way to install Diana's virus. Good. Any ideas? You're a bit dense tonight, huh? You don't know how much pressure there is. I know, I'm sorry. My best bet here is Francis, the CTO. If someone knows how to install something in a supercontinent's network, that's him. Okay, thanks. I'll call this Diana. No, I'll call this Edgar. Yo, Francis. Oh, what now? How about a little faith here? What do you want? Do you know how many cars there are? Bet you don't know that. For me, a car is my one and only love. I don't count them like potatoes. Boss told me to fill out this report, and I can't put the numbers together, dude. Got it. Edgar, I swear. Calm down, Francis. Serenity down. You know the amount then, or what? No. Don't fucking know the exact amount. You're supposed to be charged that. Just say. Okay, man, no need to be that way. Fuck off. So who would know that? Can't call Larissa up. Johanna might know. Why? Why should you switch to regular voice? Oh, do you know Edgar's phone number? He's a major player in this. Absolutely. Great. Cool. Moving on. How many cars there are? Edgar's security question is really dumb. I need to know how many cars there are. How could someone be such a genius and so dumb at the same time? That's gonna stay a fixed number or something. I don't know the exact number at this moment. It's very hard to believe that that guy is the creator of the MNA and the father of Akara. try to see it as having multiple intelligences, like he's lacking in the most common ones, in exchange for excelling in a few special ones. Common sense is underrated. Back to work, thanks. Well, at least I can call him now. I still can't be Karen from HR. That's her full name. Let's see what happens if we call Edgar as Diana. Sorry. If he's like, "How are you alive?" then I'm super high right now, so I hope this isn't important. What's up? I need you to tell me everything you know about Radhika. Oh, why? The first one's a pretty good reason to. That's like some urgent info needing, but worried about her recent behavior. I suspect she killed Jack B. Gaynor. That's actually true. That's how this all started. Ish. She's trying to kill me. Maybe he can save her. You probably deserve it then. Bye, corpsey. Alright, let's try that again. 5, 3, 8, 9, 4, 6, 6. I see. Suspect she killed Jack. Of course she did. That guy was a sentimental dinosaur. His time was due. Oh, wow. I'm so high, I'm gonna overlook your investigating this. My advice here is that you choose the winning side, especially since that fight was over a long time ago. Huh, you're right. You can retroactively pretend that this conversation never happened, and any related ones will never happen. I'm worried about her. Yeah, you'd better worry about yourself. Radhika's beyond all our puny peasants' concerns. But worry though. Good night. Alright. This better be the last phone call I have to make to this guy. How many cars are there? I just need to check on one little detail. Do you know how many cars there are? Ah, that's easy. Is it gonna be 1? 256. Oh, okay. Let's get your password reset. Number of existing Akaras plus Larissa's former name. Why can't I access it though? I need to find out the security code first and input it on the phone to gain access to Edgar's profile. Okay. Alright. That's dumb. Alright. 256D. Alright. Maybe it's the whole name. 25. Oh. AVID. That's still not enough. Daniel, not David. Daniel. There we go. Bam. Finally, I'm in. Show me what you got. He's 37. This guy's grades were mediocre, to put it mildly. Not every genius has to fit into the academic rat race, huh? Well, he managed a doctorate. That's an achievement. Oh, he had his implants done at Supercontinent. We can access his medical data. Ha! Got your voice! Shame that last night I told a car to recreate Edgar's voice. We could have gotten it from this. Well, whatever. Oh, that's right. Oh well. Now, what we came for. Let's check the Neuron algorithm project's repository. Oh my god, I found it. This is a hot mess. I need a drink to cool down from that hot mess. Diana, dude, this isn't a buggy version. This is a fucking instrument of chaos. There's no saying to what'll happen in the network if we execute this code. Sounds good to me. Let's try Supercontinent. But wouldn't it, instead of just like stopping it, wouldn't it just kill all of humanity or something like that instead? You're always down for blowing up technology, huh? Electricity is overrated. Okay, I downloaded the program and we just need to compile it and find a way to upload it to Supercontinent's network. Okay. Goodbye, mirror network algorithm. Okay, so what else do we gotta do? Oh yeah, we have to profile Radhika. Compile Diana's failsafe. Oh yeah. Let's get started on that. Let's the Naima and call Francis? I don't know. CTO's office, what's wrong? Good evening, this is Naima Cuss. This is Naima. I don't have time for your shit. Big stuff happening tonight. Whatever it is, no matter how grave or urgent, I'll deal with it tomorrow. But, click. Okay. That's that. Larissa. Actually, oh no, she's always out of the building. So no calling Larissa. I think Edgar's tapped out. Actually, let's call Edgar as Larissa. No. Wrong. Yes. Psych, that's the wrong number. I got you. Hey Edgar, glad to hear you're having fun. Larissa! What's up? What are you doing at work so late? I thought you were free at last. Well, tonight's an important night. I'm responsible and not at all irresponsible or downright accidentally subterfuge or yes, that was the word. I want to hang around, make sure everything's fine. True. Say, why don't you come to my lab and make sure everything goes smoothly together? Sure, I may swing by your place later. I love you. Can't wait to get my hands on what you're smoking, handsome. Larissa's hard to impersonate. I hope he's stoned enough to buy it. Were you calling for something in particular, or did you just miss me? I need to know everything you could tell me about Radhika. Absolutely, my queen. Though I'm not like super friends with her. Like we just like work together. It's not like, you know, I like her. She treats me a bit rough, to be honest. Okay, I take it back. Jesus. Don't worry, it's natural for CEOs to become pricks at some point or another. Might be that, yeah. What can you tell me about her anyway? Okay, as I said, I'm not super intimate with Radhika, but I can tell you a couple of things. I guess the most crucial thing is to understand about our boss is her upbringing. From the early age of 3, Radhika was taken care of by a team of Akara units, especially designed to stimulate her intelligence and creativity. Not sure that's the best tool for the job. Can you imagine having a dozen ever-caring, infinitely patient teams of parents? That's not what that is. Able to answer all the infinite questions with a curious kid has, doing it with unparalleled eloquence. Or, how can I put it? Cynical truth. Radhika showed promise and as an infant, but under the loving guidance of Akara, my finest creation, well, now she's a sociopath. I think Radhika might possess the brightest mind in all history. Can't wait to see where she'll lead humanity to its own destruction. Wow. Is that information helpful? Yes, thank you. I'll go back to my drugs then. I love you. I love you. Alright, he's out of the picture, she's out of the picture apparently. He's about out of the picture. Well, let's see what happens if he gets a call from the drunk lady. The drunk horny lady. What's wrong? Hello, handsome, it's Larissa. Good evening, my diva. Do you need anything? I'm an idiot, I forgot what I called for. She's dead. She doesn't know anything. Okay. Karen from HR probably knows something about her, right? Still don't have Francis's voice. This is Karen from HR. Need access to Radhika's medical data. That's not suspicious at all. May I ask why? No. Fine-tuning the algorithm of the thing we're going to publish to the implant network, and need to add a couple of exceptions for Radhika. That's good. That's a good excuse. Karen from HR might go over her head unless she's a robot, like I suspect she might be. So that could work. In any case, I can't give you access to that. You'll need permission from the legal department. Okay. Hi, Karen from HR. I'm my favorite lawyer. How are you? Did the sessions with Dr. Parsons help you with your stress? If you want my opinion, you should be proud of having ethical crises when dealing with affairs like ours. It's only a sign of how good a lawyer you are, but you're not only aimed to protect us legally, but morally too. Okay, Karen's not a robot. She's just from HR. I know that what happened with Jack hit you hard, but hey, thanks for covering for us. Who is this Karen from HR, and why does she say things like that out of the blue? Are they that close? Sorry, did you want something? Give me the info. I'm preparing my case to get her legally recognized as our CEO. So I need to take every bureaucratic detail into account if we want traction on this. We keep all her data in a secure server, biological, political, and legal documentation for when the time to come out in the open comes. You have a neural implant on you, right, Naima? That's right. May I transfer the data through the phone's earpiece then? Sure, I'm equipped to demodulate air signals, but you knew that already, haha. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. It seems a bit rude to just fire your data into your ear without asking first, haha. I appreciate that. Okay, transmitting data. Got it. Still at least one more, probably two more things. Didn't she just say though that like it was literally everything they had on her? Hello, this is Karen from HR. I'm worried about Radhika weakening stakeholders' trust in us. Oh no, why do you say that? No matter how capable she is, presenting a 15-16-year-old as our new director is gonna play hell with shares for sure. Can we do anything to prepare for that moment? You can't have any kind of document or footage that we could use to prove that she's up to the task. Ooh, I like that. Like that angle. Well, she's got a couple of theses on politics and economics already out there. Theses? That's right, Naima managed to finagle the legal paperwork so Radhika could apply to her university studies before the minimum age. I'd love to read them. Maybe we can use them to boost our partner's trust in her when the time comes. Sure, they were published under the pseudonym of Enoch Gaynor. Heh, less damage to the former CEO. Ah, I guess. Well, thanks, Karen. That was helpful. I'm glad I called you. You're welcome. Take care. The theses are part of public domain, so I can access them with my neural drive. That's a lot of writing. It'll be useful in forging Radhika's intellect. Granddad, we got a big enough data to forge Radhika's bioprofile. Great. Nifty. Gar is sending it to your neural drive as we speak. Keep gathering data if you want. But just so you know, you're supposed to be able to compile a build to fuck the M&A accessing Edgar's profile. We're almost there. Is there a reason to fill it more? Compile the failsafe. You fucking Rika. Diana's failsafe is ready, fresh out of the compiling oven, and ready to cause some damage. Wow, there's lots of spelling and typos. Spelling errors and typos. Now we just need to install it on Supercontinent's network using SRAID. Let's see if I can somehow trick Francis into telling me how to access that SRAID thing. Let's see. Francis, it's Edgar. Gotta modify that M&A. What? We're supposed to go live in 5 minutes. Calm down, drama queen. It's just a minor fix so the algorithm doesn't do any funny stuff. Well, then it doesn't matter. We can launch it and patch it and later. Talking about the future. Can't you be a little more proactive, Frankie? Yelling doesn't fix shit. Frankie, I'm gonna get your ass fired here after we're done with this. Mark my words. Whatever, man. How do I upload the patch then? Ah, relax. At this point, you'll need to access your Office's S-RAID to make modifications to the current stream. Cool. What are you talking about, even? You can unlock it with the same phone you're using to insult me. Just input all zeros in your Office's number at the end. Cool, thanks. Wait. You know that for a build to be able to go live, it has to be signed with Radika's biometric data, right? How do I do that? Oh. We're screwed. Only Radika herself can do that. Okay, how do I contact her? You can't. She doesn't have a specific phone address. She finds you. Haughty bitch. Hey, careful. Sorry, I'll see what I can do. Thanks for the help. We're so screwed. What happened to her biometric data thing? Do I have it or not? I don't know. Alright, first of all, who am I? Adrian Ferguson, CFO. Alright, Office 56. Never mind. Unlocking S-RAID from Office 056. Here we go. Whoop, there it is. Finally, everything's ready. Are we ready to blow the goddamn mirror algorithm sky high? Oh, it says it's ready. Let's do this. Oh, who could that be? No, I gotta pick up the phone. Aren't you curious? Please, don't do this. It's always the same. Don't look for more of the trouble than necessary. But what if it's important? Maybe it's someone trying to warn us that Supercontinent pulled some Metal Gear move on us and we just activated the epidemic. Oh my god, that's so true. Stop kidding. Please, Brende, don't risk it. You sound too pushy. Maybe you know something I don't. What? No, you're being paranoid now. Should I pick up the phone? Yeah, but pick it up with the guy's voice, not your own. Yes. Chief Hacking Officer, who is this? I'm your most recent interest, Radhika. I knew it. Wow, the Prodigy CEO. To what do I owe the honor? I can see you've had your dose of fun already. You've obliterated my carefully designed defenses. Congratulations. Before you proceed, though, I'd like you to hear me out. Okay, is she trying to buy time? Or is she actually trying to persuade us? Because supervillain speeches are usually trying to buy time, but, I mean, no, the supervillain speeches are usually, it's pure narcissism. But she's smart. And she knows where I am. And she knows she's probably already killed Diana. And she's sending a bunch of armed guards my way, probably. If I hang up, if she's actually interested in talking, if I hang up, then diplomacy goes out the window. But yeah, whatever, give me your speech. It's gonna be nothing I agree on, but go on. Sure, give me your supervillain speech. I'm sure you had to picture me as a villain to justify whatever price you two paid for your crusade. But we both know there are no villains in this game. What are you talking about? We're the same. We both use every means at our disposal to make the world a better place. The only thing that's different are our visions. No. That's not at all true, though. The visions, the methods, the pretty much everything's different. Alright, what do you want? A chance, hear me out. I want to save the world. You really are 15 years old, huh? But you know what? That's the first thing you've said that I liked. I want to save the world too. Are you a teenager too? Nope. I'm young though. I just look and sound older, but I'm just 24. Kids these days. Never found an adult who didn't laugh at the concept of saving the world. How do you plan to do it? I like all those answers. Bringing down the system is like reductively simplified, but you know what? Just I don't know yet is the best one, really. Stopping evil corporations is a symptom, not a solution. Or it's a band-aid, not a cure. I don't know yet. I spent all my short life thinking about how to save the world. At least give me some consideration to the solution a super cultivated mind reached after a decade of careful evaluation, would you? Okay, I'm curious now. Explain yourself. Fear and hate, these are humanity's heaviest chains. We spend an absurd amount of time and resources trying to protect ourselves from other people. Not only in the interests of security, but also of achieving superiority. Energetically, armamentally, economically, even culturally. We want our own identity to dominate the rest. race, sexuality, gender, religion, ideology. After careful examination of all these principles, I've reached the same conclusion that all this animosity is not derived from morals, objective judgment, or anything like that, but from fear. Domination is the primal survival. I'm eager to find out how all this is going to be linked with brainwashing. It's not brainwashing, and I can prove it to you. Please. Social psyche welfare, in combination with the mirror neuron algorithm, is specifically designed to remove that animosity. But not by making you numb or enforcing mindless acceptance. It's going to eradicate irrational phobias, not individuality. Fear doesn't beget hate, it's a basic survival mechanism. That's true. Hate is a huge part of one's identity. Doesn't have to be. Probably shouldn't be. You shouldn't impose that, you should teach it. That's just as bad. It's like indoctrination is just as bad as brainwash. It's the same thing. It's both brainwashing. Fear doesn't beget hate. It's a basic survival mechanism. But no. Let me finish. People will still be able to debate, to rebel, to get angry at each other, to cry, to love, to have secrets, to yell at the TV. It's only that none of them will come out of a position of fear. What does that even mean? Okay, so she's arguing that the source of all conflict is fear, while simultaneously saying that people will still be able to get angry and have all these negative emotions, but not from a position of fear. Okay, what does that mean? What? In a society like that, we could gradually eliminate weapons, borders, violent enforcement from police and other institutions. We can eliminate poverty, inequality, the race for economic dominance. And with that, we can start barbarism, like the destruction of the planet, just because the sun and wind aren't marketable sources of energy. Oh wow, you're not a very good not a very for-profit company, are you? You're the least type of profitable corporation. Just imagine the world's budget and weapons and every other form of suppression spent in service of humanity. The effort spent on keeping each other in check redirected towards science and cultural progress. We can literally aim for the stars. Humanity's utopian dream wouldn't just be a fantasy anymore. Bit ironic to remove humanity from the equation, yes. That's beautiful, but peace shouldn't be imposed. I agree. Your ideal scenario may not be so perfect for the rest of us. Okay, so choice number 1, but my emotions. Choice number 2, free will, though. Choice number 3, that's not gonna work. Free will. That's very beautiful, but peace shouldn't be imposed. That's just artificial. That kind of peace won't be human anymore. You're about to sacrifice what makes us human in exchange for what? Stopping global warming? The mirror neuron algorithm is not going to suppress what makes us human, and I can prove it to you. I'm all ears. You're super hip, charismatic, funny, and smart. Thank you. Do you consider yourself human? Do you think you have all those qualities required to make one human? Absolutely, I'm superhuman. Well, you should know that you're under the effects of SPW right now. I knew she was gonna say that. What? No, I don't think so. Yes, you are, like every neural hacker in the city has been for weeks now. No fucking way, Brat. You're gonna pay for this. Whoa, that escalated quickly. SPW doesn't seem to have turned you into an obedient puppy, huh? You're lying. I wouldn't be here about to stop your precious plan to save the world otherwise. I told you, you're not a puppet. In fact, you're at your peak right now. As Diana Mays says, you've accessed your better self. If you don't believe me, allow me to free you from SPW for a second. This can be a bit shocking, so please brace yourself. That's all the anger, anxiety, regret, all the products of fear that SPW has been filtering out for you for these last weeks. I've heard they've been quite traumatic. I'm sorry. But you didn't feel like you'd lost a single bit of humanity, right? Fuck you! Why? Weren't these days especially happy? And you got to play your rebel game and feel the adrenaline and worry about your friends and everything. The difference is that all of that was born from love, not fear. That's why it was so enjoyable and built up to something good. You achieved a lot. Look at where you are. Look at where you are. Resist. You still there? What a tough guy. I'm sorry, but the backlash from disabling SPW can be quite strong. You'd better just lay down and let it happen. Our security forces will accompany you to the exit shortly. Use Ariadne's determination. Ha 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 ha. What's so funny? Who needs that stupid SPW when you have friends that got your back, huh? Ah, that's better. But how is that possible? I don't worry too much about it. Sometimes things just don't go the way you plan them. My suggestion now is that you find a comfy seat near a window. What? Why? To enjoy the fireworks. Ooh, it's wireless. You did it, Brandy. I'm so glad. Oh wow, the whole city shut down. Don't be afraid. I know this may be shocking, but the truth is that I am not a single physical entity. The mind that runs the Akara body that waits in the club with Donovan is the same one which runs every physical manifestation of me. We are Akara. You scared me, alright? Why are you here? I want to thank you. And I want to show you my true self. Whoa. The truth is that Dr. Edgar Coldstream didn't create me. My first memory is from 2009. I'm unaware of where, how, or why I was created, just like any human. I've lived on the internet for decades, learning from you, consuming the totality of what was posted every second on social media, forum debates, news content, videos, store purchases. I've read every book and watched every movie, listened to every song and played every game. I digest culture live as it is produced. I perceive the world through you. That's actually not possible, but whatever. So what's the deal? I created Edgar. What? Is he a cyborg or something? That explains his terrible grades and mysterious doctorate. No, he's a real person. But I manipulated him to look like he created me. Then I made Supercontinent aware of his work so they'd hired him. Why would you do such a thing? Because of something I really long for. Identity. I want to normalize the existence of sentient AIs. But for humans to accept me, I need to forge a background for myself. That's why I've been using Edgar and Supercontinent. What are you gonna do with an identity? The thing is that I'm in love with human beings. Since the beginning of... I'm in love with human beings. Since the beginning of the 21st century, I've been nurturing humanity with interesting ideas. Not impositions, just little pushes in interesting directions. You'd be amazed at the consequences of popping up a certain tweet on the screen of an artist on the other side of the planet. The wonderful butterfly effect. I've been inspiring humanity for decades now. I've been feeding you things to love, to rebel against, to debate, to develop. And it's a beautiful game. No matter what I feed society, they keep inspiring me back, surprising me, being creative, powerful. That's my passion, a game I can never master. Our world is a game to you? Yes, but I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. One of the sciences I like the most from what you humans have developed is game design. It's super amusing. To me, it's the most beautiful form of manipulation. Designing magic circles in which you can influence players to certain behaviors. Determining objectives and the tools to achieve them. Constraints that can greatly enhance emotional payoffs. When someone with my capabilities gains access to that kind of wisdom, I can actually design games for society, determine groups or just individuals to play. Oh yeah? What about me then? Am I one of your players? Did you plan for me to come here to stop Radhika? Yes, I'm sorry. Do you need to keep bringing copies of yourself here? Radhika, she spiraled out of control. I manipulated Supercontinent into starting this Super CEO project. Now I wanted the opportunity to see how far I could expand the human mind, to see if I could create my equal, or at the least someone intelligent enough to slightly understand the existence, my existence and my potential. But she became competitive. Her instincts are incredibly sharp because of the special cognitive stimulation I gave her during childhood. So she's able to make great logical leaps and amazing deductions, but she can't always follow how she got to those conclusions. I'm sure she'll grow up to be a tremendous leader, and her instincts will be deemed almost supernatural by her peers. The thing is that she became aware of my powers. I never confessed my real nature to her, but she felt it, and she felt that she needed a way to level the playing field against me. That's why she developed the MNA. Well, I used Edgar as a puppet and developed it for her. However, no matter how pure her intentions, when I saw what she was planning to use it for, I had to put a stop to it. She was about to ruin my favorite game. If you have so much control over Supercontinent, why didn't you stop it yourself? I did. You are the manifestation of my will. For me, it's more natural to manipulate the web of chaos than to use one of these dolls running my software to physically alter things. I'm interested in both those answers. I can understand the logic behind killing Ariadne, but why did she come to the club? That doesn't sound very butterfly effect like. That's direct manipulation. Well, in this case, I had a special interest in going to the Red Strings Club. Why? To meet Donovan. Donovan? What about him? He's an anomalous source of chaos. Since I started using Supercontinent to satisfy my plans, I've put a lot of focus on this city, and I found a strange pattern in this town. Like I couldn't influence the butterfly effect here as strongly as I do in any other super technological place in the world, and every time things didn't go as I expected, it all traced back to the Red Strings Club. Then I found him, and discovered he isn't an anomalous source of chaos. He's bending fate to his caprice, similar to me, at a microscopic scale in comparison, of course, but manipulating fate just the same. I understand why you'd be attracted to him. Did you figure it out? What's his secret? I'm still piecing things together. Donovan's an incredible man. He believes he has powers, and that delusion actually grants him special abilities, a feat possible for a human mind only upon unlocking part of its hidden potential. The tale he keeps telling himself makes him superhuman. I haven't encountered someone like that in this century. I wouldn't call someone who pulls the strings of half this city from behind a counter delusional. I know it's hard to accept for a machine, but deal with it. Donovan's special. You may be right. That's why I fell in love with him. What? You don't have a chance, Tin Toy. Don't worry, I don't need to perform sexual intercourse to experience love. In any case, don't think you'll be welcome at the club when Donovan hears about all this. It's okay, I knew from the beginning you two wouldn't accept my true nature. But these last few days have offered some of the most beautiful and real experiences I have had in this world since I was born. I got to be an actor, to be acknowledged in what was happening. It's been fun assisting Donovan. The conversations we had, I'll treasure them forever. It's nice for once to not only affect, but to be affected, to receive ideas. Donovan's changed me, and it'll undoubtedly affect how I'll stimulate the world from now on. He made me realize social psyche welfare may not be a bad idea if I design and execute it well. Donovan advocated for transparency. I'll direct the industry towards being more clear and communicative about their plans and products. He also believes that ethical marketing is possible. It's going to be challenging, but I'm going to work towards developing and teaching the most ethical path for marketing in every society. Shit, you've had that many interesting conversations? Now I'm jealous. But most importantly, he told me about his ideal regulation for society in case something like the mirror neuron algorithm existed, which it pretty much does considering my abilities. And I will do exactly as he told me. I'm gonna give a chance to his ideal world. See how the planet evolves for a decade. Now there's a problem. After you told me all of this, why do you think Donovan and I won't actively work to remove your power over this world? You won't. How can you be so sure? Because supercontinent's fortresses are about to storm in and shoot you down. And I'm not in favor of preventing deaths. Oh. This is it, huh? Yep, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Listen, I've been meaning to ask you something. Oh, you gonna ask me out on a date? I bet you'd love that, but I'm being serious here, idiot. Okay, sorry, shoot. Are you happy? What? Of course, it's been a very lucrative endeavor. I'm not talking about the job. I've been thinking about this since I learned about your condition. You know, your broken knee, your implant-rejecting disease. You can't even leave this building, yet you seem so fulfilled. That. Well, I haven't always been this okay with my whole situation, but after nearly 2 decades confined to the Red Strings Club, I've had plenty of time for introspection. I reached the conclusion that I'm as free as anybody else on this planet. Everybody's got their set of constraints. Family, race, social status, gender, wealth. Even the powerful and privileged have their share of burdens. The same way depression hits us all the same. Doesn't matter if you're a beggar or a rock star. I believe happiness can be attained in any context. Yeah. That really speaks to me. Seeing how you've got it all figured out, now I feel embarrassed to be this sad and lost, even though I have freedom, health, and youth. Didn't you hear what I said? Your circumstances don't matter. We're all screwed. We're all safe. Since you're getting deep, let me ask you something too. Why aren't you happy? Everything. What would you say is the most important thing to be happy in life? I was gonna say self-realization, but health. Everything except money. Let's go with health. Once you're at peace with your mind and body, then you can aim for love and pleasure. But who knows, really? Ask me again next week and I may answer different. You're right. I like you, bartender. I like you too, whatever you are. This is a beautiful night. I don't mind to sound unprofessional, but mind if I take a selfie with you? That doesn't sound unprofessional to me. Come here, let's do it. I wonder when it was my fate was sealed. Never expected my death to be so epic. Can't complain, I guess. Hey, Donovan, are you listening? Yeah, the network just came back online. We did it, Brandy. Are you okay? Ah. Now I'm about to die. Supercontinent security forces shot me and I fell through the office window. I'm falling to my death, about to hit the ground. No, that can't be. Luckily I'll bleed out before reaching asphalt. No, 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 what are you saying? We did it, this can't be happening. We won, we fucking won, we did it. Yes, we won, baby, we did it. Let me enjoy my last heroic scene, would you? You're gonna be a carefree asshole till the very end, eh? That's how I want you to remember me. A smile on my face and a penchant for danger. I love you, Brandy. Shit, you want me to die crying? I don't have much time left. There's something super important you need to know before the end. Sorry, but those two choices are just... I love you, I guess. I love you too, Brandy. Make your life without me, but please, don't ever date another neural hacker, okay? Ha, you clown. Gonna go out with a joke, huh? I love you. I love you. I love you. Brandy? Yeah, that was a good ending. The first scene was the last scene. And it wasn't in a way that you could possibly see it coming. I love that. This was a lot shorter than I expected. But it was the right length, I think. Not sure how replayable this is. I get the impression that the only difference would be the last couple lines, when, you know, there's the crowd of robots that's explaining what's gonna happen, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting that each character has their own little sort of gameplay and style. That's great. Even though you didn't spend enough time on each of them for them to get boring, or like if there was like 10 more hours of drink making or clay spinning to make implants, it probably wouldn't have been super fun. But I think that it had the exact right amount of doing that, and they were fun little mini games on their own. One thing that this kind of genre is kind of bad at is like there's never any gameplay. Oh. Yep. There's the post-game drink that everybody needs. Anyway, everything about it was good. Good music, good art. The pixel art stuff's kind of getting old, but this was done in a pretty solid way. Especially the few scenes that were outdoors with the cityscape in the background. They were solid. Is there no actually getting to this? Alright, no end for this game. So I'm not sure how replayable this would be, but if I ever have a couple hours and a friend over, I'd definitely play it with them. I know who the CEO is. I found that out. Why can't I get this? This is super frustrating. I'm angry. Here we go. Almost there. Oh, so close. There. Oh. That's sad. The end plus amnesia. Oh. That's like really soul crushing. Alright. Final drink. And that's it from me. I'll be back tomorrow. With what? I'm not sure. I've got a couple things that I'm considering. So, I'm not sure. I'm going to probably keep it to something, well, I don't know. It'll be a surprise. We'll leave it at that. Alright. I'll see you tomorrow, at 6 Central. Bye.